You are now listening to the Still Changing podcast with Sam Cinco, Chris Capo, and Akin. Keep it locked.
We're not trying to say that at all, innit?
So I saw something interesting going around, yeah. Someone sent it to me where basically this girl is getting slandered on TikTok for basically saying that she doesn't want to date anybody outside of anybody that hasn't gone to Russell Group. Would you lot think about that?
That made no damn sense to me. Are we 18? Are we 19? I don't understand. So what? Because of job aspirations? Because that doesn't even align that much. Anyway.
Not at all. Like, I don't think where you went to uni doesn't say a lot, bro. Do you know how many rich people?
I don't know about that.
No,
obviously, yeah, it depends. If you go to
especially
it's not that it doesn't say a lot.
Like, no, but deep it. So, for example, like I remember even in one of the in the comments of one of those videos that a lot of people kept on stitching it. One girl, no disrespect to the uni, and she said, "Oh, like the way she said, she was like, oh, I went NTU, but now I'm in finance and I out earn quite a lot of my friends that go to Russell Group universities." Like it's not something that's abnormal. Like you get the grade and you apply yourself, you can get the same outcome, if not better.
Did she what's it called? Did she go into more reasoning as to why that was? 'Cause I'm sure she probably broke it down.
I'll be honest, like, I remember seeing the video.
I can play it, to be fair.
The video was long though, bro. Like 5 minutes, no?
Do you remember any like key things what she said?
No, bro, I can't lie. I heard what she was saying.
Oh, it is quite long, to be fair. Can you not hear in 2x?
Yeah,
I can.
Millions and millions of pounds, you won't be able to transgress your class. Like you can do like working class to middle, but from middle to upper class is for like aristocrats, royal family, that type of thing, old money vibes, basically. Whereas I think in the US it's more like what you earn and the school you go to. I didn't even really think about my dating preferences before, but now that I really sit down and think about it, I definitely would want to date someone who went to a Russell Group university, like the top 13 research universities basically in the UK. So it's like Oxford, Cambridge, LSE, Imperial, the equivalent of an Ivy League university. And I personally went to 2 Russell Group universities. I would only want to date someone who also went to Russell Group, and that's just because I feel like the level of education that you get in those places is obviously more intense, more rigorous, and you leave with a degree that is more widely known. And that's like a big reason why people even go to Russell Group. As women, we're always conditioned to take less and be grateful for less and to date down. Like I personally do not believe that you should be dating down. A lot of the women I know are so successful, they're running their own businesses, half of you guys are entrepreneurs, you do crazy shit, and I feel like we should not be made to feel like we have to accept a person who doesn't also have.
Yeah,
so
there was still some more, but like obviously, you know.
So yeah, so what she's saying is financial, basically.
No,
because educational, then you might quote unquote have better job aspirations, quote unquote, and you do better. That's what she said, dating down and all that stuff there.
Yeah, okay. I think the financial was one part. The bit that I thought was interesting was like, and I saw more people touch on that, was the kind of class element.
Yeah,
in the beginning.
Like, yeah, and she kind of felt that like, so I think she attributed people of upper classes going to more Russell Groups, and then also obviously the fact that like your maybe the job opportunities that you could get are wider or greater or whatever, so if you went to Russell Group.
In regards to class, right? What's the importance of that? She wants to increase her class status.
I assume so.
So that's financial. All of it's financial then.
Nah, not class isn't only. It's also like culture as well.
What would be the difference in that? Also she'd wanna, because they're more likely to be of a higher social class.
What it seems to do, chat. Let me not act like I'm speaking for her or that. So my brethren.
Yeah, so she wants to base that off of the university.
But yeah, I thought. Yeah, I did obviously think it was a bit.
That game plan don't make no damn sense to me.
Yeah, but at the same time, the only thing that I won't ever like hate on is just like someone's preference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's how she wants to kind of do it.
That's what you want to go for.
And the thing is, that's why I didn't watch the full thing, because I was just like, fam, I'm moving on, bro.
Honestly, this is how I usually live my life, by the way. But I thought this one I'd give it a bit of time.
I skip a lot of stuff because I was just like, but yeah, I saw a lot of people kind of commenting and moving around it, and I get what she was saying, innit? A lot of women were saying that like as a woman you should date up and not date down, and yeah, like fair enough. Like I hear that. I think one girl in the comment section said, what did she say? She was like, my mother always told me that wherever a man is, a man will always pull you to his level, whether it's up or down.
As much as this is just a thought, innit? Yeah, but as much as I hear the whole date up thing, it's good, innit? Like naturally that kind of should happen, right? But then isn't now, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you actually look at it in terms of, let's say, because we're black in it, yeah, black women are actually doing better than black men in terms of financial and jobs and all that. So am I correct?
No,
in saying that?
I can agree with that.
So Do you know what I mean? If you're going by that statistic or by that kind of thing, boy, is either you're gonna date someone next to you, or
Yeah.
you might have to pull somebody up. Or is that crazy to say?
No,
Based on statistics.
Yeah. I think if we're looking at like, let's say the number of successful black people, maybe more like, to be fair, this is all spitballing in it. So if you
Yeah,
actually
we'll
if you're
guess
doing
it.
stats, then
Don't get
cool,
angry,
innit?
please.
But if like say to be fair, I've heard a couple people talk about what I can talk about in terms of like more maybe black women being like doing better than like other black men. So really and truly, it's not that like it can't happen. It's just that like then there's obviously not a perfect number in it. So there's probably going to be more black women than there are black men at a certain level, or at a certain pay or whatever. So there's obviously not going to be enough to go around in it. But yeah. So to your point, it does kind of make sense. But at the same time, I guess, does that negate people from still aspiring for that? Do you get what I'm
You
saying?
can aspire for it, but it's just that the reality of it is that you probably be doing it better than a lot of the people that you're aiming for. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless you want to branch out and
No, I'm even saying like it's not that there's no successful black men. It's just there may be less than black women. So I'm saying, even though there's less to kind of,
you should still aspire. Of course.
like, maybe it's not bad to still be like,
wrong with that at all.
this is kind of what I want or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Would you lot think about this whole dating up down thing?
I'm not really. I think it depends on what I'm dating up and down in. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Like for me personally, if I'm dating like, I feel like as a guy, it's easier to date down in it. In a lot of things, whether that's like class, finances, or whatever. Do you get what I mean?
True.
What about faith?
That's what I was saying. That's where it's a bit techier, but it's still doable. Once again, as a guy, the reason why I say that is because the guy's the head of the household.
Yeah,
like, in the sense of like spiritually, like we're called to a certain position, right?
You still gotta be equally yoked though.
Yes, you do, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the same level.
No, because I don't. I'm just trying to think in it. Because if you look at yoke in the Bible, isn't it like that thing where they kind of change
cow
together?
thing,
The cow
yeah.
thing, right? So if if you're not on the same kind of not level per se, but on the same kind of wavelength, innit? One of you's moving this way, the other's moving that way. You're not equally yoked then.
Yeah, but I think that's an interesting point that you raised about direction, because even if maybe somebody's not at the same point as another person, as long as they're going in the same direction, I think that's at least better than them going in different directions. You get me? Building on that now. If generally speaking, like even just outside of faith, yeah, you would usually assume that if you're, let's say, just running with people who are generally faster, you're going to become faster over time rather than running with people who are slower. So I would also assume that, and I think it's fair to say that even within the faith, even if you're just like outside of just the dating world or whatever, like if you're in a church where a lot of young people are there striving and continuing to try and actually build their walk, you two, by just osmosis and also by your own heart and whatever, being involved in the environment, the atmosphere, are also going to push for that. So I feel like with a girl as well, as long as generally speaking it's not, I'd say, like a very insurmountable gap, I guess, or like something at least that's like, okay, this girl is actually, intentional and deliberate about trying to grow her relationship. It's not that she's maybe, let's say, I hate using the whole level thing, but you get what I'm saying. As long as it's not a thing where like maybe the distance is so stark that even your assistance or trying to assist with her walk to her will kind of be like, I'm almost like, this is not really my walk, but rather his. I'm just trying to make it look good. Then I feel like that's when it could be a bit of a situation where you just kind of leave it. But I think if it's something where she's growing, I don't see an issue personally.
Yeah, I think as well, like, so even with the whole equally yoked thing, I remember having this kind of conversation the other day. The way I see it in a sense is like, we can all, kind of like what Chris was saying, we can all be heading in the right direction, but it's like, let's say I'm here, someone's here, and then someone's here. Like, we're all in the same kind of like area, but it doesn't mean we're all on the same kind of level at the same point. You get what I'm saying? But we're all within the same kind of vicinity type of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's why I'm just like, yeah, no, like, like it's kind of calm. I think then, yeah, so leading back, going full circle now, I think faith-wise, you can go down to an extent, like to a degree, but not to, I don't think to somewhere where it's like crazy that the difference, like Chris was saying, is that stark. Like the disparity is that stark. Because that's when it's a bit. I'm a bit heady now. Do you know what I mean? Wow.
What were you gonna say?
What, in terms of this, bro? No, because originally when I said that is because when you're talking about being equally yoked, yeah, and the direction thing, what you were saying about, yeah, it's like, what do I want to say, fam? You slightly can be going in different directions, if that makes sense. Because if you're on a certain place or a certain level, right, she might be doing certain things that you're not on doing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And vice versa. So technically you're moving in different directions. Not that she's any less than you or whatever, but she's just in a different place on her walk. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to say that then you're not equally yoked, even though that, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting because it's like, I feel like, I think something that's helpful that I picked up from somebody is like almost having different circles. So you know how like you have like the first circle that are like non-negotiables. Yeah. But I say non-negotiables, but don't think of it in like a like what's on my list for this person, but more so just like, okay, cool. Let's even say again within this kind of faith bucket or bracket, it's like, okay, cool. What does this girl kind of need to be showing for me to actually see that, okay, we are going in the same direction? So you've got like the kind of non-negotiables that I need to see of her, or like kind of understand that she's got going on to make it, okay, cool, this could make sense. Then you maybe got a second circle where it's like, okay, these are the kind of like they don't need to be there, but they're important. Yeah. So let's just say a non-negotiable is important, and then just the kind of nice to haves. So maybe depending on the type of person you are, I feel like each of us would have certain things that might be in my non-negotiables, that might be in your nice to haves, that might be in his important. Do you get me? But I feel like it might depend person to person, because let's say, for example, you didn't want your girl going to motive, so that was your non-negotiable, but it was my kind of like, it would be maybe nice if she wasn't at Bears, but I'm not really too, do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But that might be that somebody might be non-negotiable for me, but sorry, non-negotiable for you, but like maybe I could see something working. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like the equally yoked thing, obviously it's going to be like depend on each person, but even actual things that you're talking about might also depend on each person as well, not just that it's like a blanket. Yeah, cool, yeah, cool. Do you get? That's just how I see it. Anyway.
No, but that's mad though. I was even gonna say, even in regards to like the TikTok thing as well. Did you man see? You might have seen the conversation around that movie.
That you posted about. So did you? Have you watched it now?
No. I'm not going to. The Deliverance.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to still.
So you're not watching it anymore?
What?
I thought you were going to watch it with your siblings.
Yeah, I was, but then
in cinema or at home?
No, at home. But I did a bit of digging. Digging is into like stuff is always important. Do your due diligence, guys. So finding out that apparently the director or the one of the directors within it, he's kind of like just a spiritual person.
Is this a fact?
So is this sorry? Can you just break down like what the movie is? Is it supposed to be a Christian movie or what?
Allegedly. So essentially what the movie is I believe it's about a family that moves into a house in like Indianapolis or something, and haunted a lot, but the house is kind of like it's got some like spirits or some kind of thing, which is I keep on hearing this, Mac, which is relatively kind of like it's not normal. Do you get what I mean? Like that happens in real life, right? So cool, whatever. And then I think at certain points, even like the children begin to get tormented as well. And then it gets to a point where I think there's like a spirit that gets into her or something like that, a demon. And then I think she ends up kind of speaking in tongues or something, and that's when it kind of like just leaves her.
Oh, right.
But yeah, so I think the premise or the takeaway from it allegedly is to always be prayerful, like the power of speaking in tongues, the power of like using that, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember watching a little interview with the main actor. She was talking about how they had a priest, a pastor on set at all times to just remind them like, cool, what you're doing right now, like it's good, but like you need to pray. Like we need to, like, this isn't a matter where like you joke about, like you joke around with.
Wait, as in it's like after a scene?
After a scene, just like in general, like you'll pray in it.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, fair enough. That's when I was like, okay, cool. That's one of the first things I saw. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So there's some intentionality behind it. But then reading a bit more, it was like one of the people responsible for either the director. I'm not sure if it was the director or the writer or something.
Yeah.
He's not even really a Christian. Like he's not.
He
a
just
Christian.
want just a nice story.
He's just.
Yeah.
He's more spiritualist or something like that. So
Okay. But at least he recognizes us as like, you know what I'm saying?
what?
You know.
The guys.
Yeah.
But like, nah, still though, like, my thing is like, because I remember talking about this with my sister as well. And a question kind of came up as in like, so can non-Christians not make these kind of movies? Actually, no, it was my boy who's not a Christian. He was like, oh, so is it bad that like non-Christians are making these kind of movies?
Exactly.
I think to a degree, kind of yes,
Why?
because these things are very important and they have to be not depicted a certain way, but there are certain things that need to come across.
Okay.
And there are certain things that you can't leave a room for question marks within. Do you get what I'm saying?
Cool. Now go on, bro.
So I also think that there's a level of understanding and wisdom that needs to be applied when like fleshing these things out into an actual movie or fleshing these things out to be broadcasted to the public as something to do with the faith, innit? Because you don't want. It's very easy for things to get misinterpreted, right? And everyone can take their own interpretation from things. But there are certain things that let's call a spade. And you taking something else from this will be absolutely insane because that is clearly not what was being depicted. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think at the least there are certain foundations that should be had, right? And yeah, that's just kind of my opinion.
No, but because there's a bare questions in my head, innit? Yeah. So if he's not a Christian per se, the person involved in making the movie, from the way he's described it, right, it sounds like everything is calm. This is the message that came out of it, and it's had its conclusion, right? And there's definitely a moral there. So what's your issue with it?
But this is the thing,
If you didn't know the director's name, how he looked, or what he practiced, would you have had an issue with the movie, the premise of it?
I don't know yet because I actually haven't. I think it's very important because I haven't seen it.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that from what you've heard,
Yeah.
right? From what you've heard about the movie, it sounds good. It sounds calm, innit?
It sounds good, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's everything's no issues, whatever. Cool. All right, cool. So if you didn't hear what he does or whatever, you wouldn't have had an issue with it. It's only until you found, oh, my man's this.
I think another thing was I still wasn't sure. Like, so I told my siblings, yeah, like, calm, let's watch it. But like, I was still like, hold on though, because I don't know how I feel like. Should Christians tap into horror like as a genre?
Yeah, man. Just watch who you like, bro. Just be careful, innit? No, but don't we start doing this for Christians?
Like, because the thing is, like, at the end of the day, innit, obviously there's a lot of stuff like
that's what I'm trying to say.
that can be pointed into. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, do you remember what we were talking about last episode? We were like, bro, there's Top Boy, there's like
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say,
in it. But it's like, I think it's a difficult one because there's a lot of people are susceptible to different things. Do you get what I'm saying? And there's different kind of like
there's too many different small nuances.
Exactly.
Is what I'm trying to say.
So it's
horror, thriller, Alien versus Predator. Do you know what I mean? This is bro.
Honestly, I like a good thriller. I
feel
like horrors. I'm not really on, but like a good thriller.
Yeah.
Because and then it's like, where's the line? Because something like you know, do you know Bird Box?
Yeah.
That's
top. Dude, I thought you watched it in uni.
I've watched it.
We watched it
in uni. You man, because I hadn't watched it. We watched it.
Solid.
It came out during Christmas.
Sandra Bullock. My guy.
It was a good.
I didn't watch
So
it.
something like that.
That's
correct.
That's a thriller.
That's a thriller. That's not
horror.
Because bro, there was better stuff going on.
I didn't see it as a horror.
No,
that's a
but
thriller.
I'm saying again,
100%.
certain people might be like, I'm saying like the line between now,
all the voices are talking,
if it's a thriller but not a horror, what's the I feel like it's difficult. However, I was laughing because I'm thinking like asking, like I already know how like if you speak to like maybe like uncle or auntie about horror or whatever, like I'm a Christian but I like horror, bro, they will flame you.
No, but what about all these juju movies?
That's true as
what
well.
I was saying. Because my thing,
it says glory be to God at the end. Okay, cool. Let's breathe.
Because that was what I was thinking as well. Because I was very much on the vibe of like, basically like an American or westernized Nollywood movie. If like if you want to take it like to that, but it's just better produced as well. That's another thing, right?
I'll be walking past the room here, just looking at the TV. I'm just seeing some next man.
And
it says incantation. I'm thinking, what is going on here, bro?
Like that, I'll just mute the TV though.
Do you know what it is though? What you were gonna say, I on the movie at least, I feel like I'm not too pressed about someone that's not a Christian making that sort of film, I do think that it would be wise for them to at least do research and speak to people, kind of like how you said they had a priest or a pastor on set. In the same way that like whenever they make any, because like a director is just a director, they'll have an idea of like the story or whatever. But if they're gonna like, you'd be surprised, bro, if you watch some of these like behind the scenes, like films you really like, I actually encourage you to go and watch
how it came about.
Yeah, because sometimes they have like director's cuts or they'll kind of walk through stuff. I think I was watching something on Tenet, No, Cap. I think it was actually Avatar. And they were talking about basically like how they had to construct.
I knew he was gonna comment, but
by the way, I haven't actually watched that.
Have the blue one?
Yeah,
Please,
I slightly should still.
Please,
but
bro.
he was just talking about how like they had to create the universe, which is basically just like a huge tank. And they had to obviously like mess with the currents or whatever, get certain water pressure correct or whatever. But he's not gonna know that. He's got to ask people who are professionals like, yo, how'd you do this? Or like, okay, cool, this is what I want to show. How do you kind of make this look like this? Whatever. You're now working with the light guys and the pyrotechnics and da. So I would hope that a good producer or good director would go to that length of detail if they wanted to produce something good in it. Obviously, at the same time, there's then, okay, making something marketable, making something, like a good storyline. And that's where, to your point, things can kind of get,
that's what,
we don't want to show this fasting or we don't want to show them saying. So I feel like that's where maybe, as well to what Sam's saying, it could get a bit techie. Do you get me?
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say is like, if this director, I think is a director anyway, from what you said, he's the one that he's good at this technique, he can do this to portray this kind of story so that what God needs to come out of this thing comes out, do you know what I'm saying? But he's the only one that can do it. Maybe we just need to step up, do you know what I'm saying? So that's why we need to go to all these different corners of industries and do whatever. But then we'll have all these debates saying, should Christians be this? Should Christians be that? Then when the non-Christian is doing the role, we're gonna cry. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, but I do understand though, even back onto the horror thing, right? There are certain things that, okay, be very, very guided here. This is like, what's that movie? There's one horror movie. I cannot remember the name of it.
What happened to
it's like a...
It's like one of the classics, like
I think so, but I think it's like this is gonna sound bare. This is gonna sound bare cliche, but it's like a place, like a certain city that's closed off. Oh my days, man! It's gonna come back to me.
Purge?
No, like
is that horror?
That's a thriller.
That's a thriller.
That's a thriller.
The Purge is
I've never actually watched it. I wanted to though. When it first dropped, it looked sick.
I've watched Purge.
Purge is sick. I can't lie. But nah, them ones there where there's some abandoned ghost and just bare ghost and spirit just make okay. Cool, just be careful in it here. Then we start having nightmares and dreams. It's like,
that's
okay,
what,
cool.
That's another thing. It's like I hear it as well when I feel like there's certain I don't know. I think it's just very much so. I think maybe I just have that AF mentality as well. Stuff like that horror kind of thing in it. I'm just
I just don't like
the spirits. Man, it just doesn't make me.
When I say these things, because I ask myself these questions all the time, innit? Yeah, because obviously you man know watch anime. I do. Like, there's a mad popular one called Jujutsu Kaisen. Basically, it's about
you're taking the piss.
No, but it is.
I'll be honest with you.
It's about
you're being honest with you.
And no, honestly, I hear it, bro, because like it's mad popular and it's sick, bro. But it's about the occult, bro. It's about the occult. It's about. So I was watching. I was like, oh, this is sick.
So you're doing due diligence on the other side.
I was watching this proper, but then it hit me. Should I really be? Because like it was actually at some point, I was like, ooh, this is a bit scary. You know? Like, but it's good. But I was like, no, let me just for the sake of my own thing, let me just leave it. Do you know what I mean? Just in case. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, man, I do hear what you're saying. Like, so.
Cinco, are you saying that God can't use an unbeliever to portray things that Christians should do in these circumstances?
Not that, but I think
it doesn't make you feel comfortable.
Not really. No, I don't think it's that either. I think my thing.
I would understand that though.
My thing is just purely like, also just wisdom. You get what I'm saying? Because like once again, as I was saying, there's
I understand what you're saying.
If you're trying to portray certain things, especially this isn't like. Oh, like, bro, like, even though, like, this is very important, like, like, bro, you shouldn't beat or something like that.
Yeah, it's not just a normal movie.
This is the spiritual realm, bro. Like, this is something completely different. Like,
I think I'm actually starting to agree with him.
Even, wait, you what?
I'm starting to agree with you.
Like, even just, let's say Christians, bro, even me, like, bro, like, I've been a believer for how long? There's certain things about the spirit, there's a lot about the spirit realm that I do not have like I don't have a clue about. Do you get what I'm saying? So to have someone who's a non-believer to then come in and then try and portray certain nuances within that, I think it's very. It doesn't really make sense because you don't have the wisdom yet. Only even then, like for example, like let's say like C.S. Lewis, for example, yeah, how he was once from the other side now, and he's come in to Christ and to following Christ now. There's a wisdom there as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And the wisdom is coming from Shah, but also coming from the good side as well now. Do you get what I mean? I'd understand that one a whole lot more because at least you're bringing. I wouldn't say you're bringing the two together because that is oil and water. Do you get what I mean? But like you're bringing the knowledge of both to help portray a great message in it. But yeah, go on.
So what do you think about this? Because I was speaking to one of my friends in the he does music and he's in the music industry, right? Yeah, and he was telling me that like there's certain like gospel artists and let's say people I don't know if it's for churches too, but they'll have like instrumentalists. They're not Christians. They're not Christians, but they're just being paid to do a job in it. So it's kind of similar. Like obviously a film, but especially that kind of film, that's supposed to push a certain type of message. It's a Christian message in it. Yeah. But the church it's not the same thing, but it's like it's for the sake of worship. You get what I'm saying? So what would you think about someone they're hired to do a job, but they're not Christian at all, but they're very, very good on the guitar. They're very, very good in the keys. Do you get what I'm saying?
Even let's even say it was a Christian director. Do the actors have to be Christian too? Does the hair and makeup have to be like? Do you know what I'm saying? You can really go to everything that. Matthew 6:6 say now.
But it is because even if you look at stuff like the Chosen, innit? I think the lead, he's a Christian, innit? So like I think there's certain
at least there's certain. No, but I feel like that one. I mean, come on.
No, but was he not portraying Christ?
Jesus,
yeah, Christ.
But
that one even entrance exams too. Yeah. Entrance exam.
You're a believer. Like that's literally the kind of thing.
No,
like,
brother, writes me essays.
He done a very good job as well. So is
it? But I don't want to say main. No, are there? Is that a thing? What? Major disciples, minor disciples, or is it just prophets?
What?
I know people say major prophets, minor prophets, but is there like major disciples? Because some disciples you don't really like.
No, but there are
kind of.
Because I feel like
no, there are this. No, go on, bro.
Because I just feel like fam.
Matthew, Mark,
Paul. Sorry, no, Paul's a disciple. Sorry.
Yeah, there's the three that they were.
Because John.
No, there's one that this is the one that
John wasn't a disciple.
What? He wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, what do you mean John wasn't a disciple?
Am I bugging?
My heart trembled for a second because I was like,
am I bugging?
John.
Isn't John? There's more than one John, bro.
I thought you were talking about John the Baptist,
John, brother of James, no?
Yeah.
I shouldn't because when we say John the Baptist, we would say John the Baptist.
That's what I was thinking.
No, but we would say it though,
bro. So I was thinking, James and John like is like who were Jesus' brothers?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
There's bare James. There's just bare different ones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They were like,
but at least
there's one.
Peter.
No, there's one disciple. I think that Jesus said that's the one I love.
John, yeah, John.
I think that's John. I think if I'm wrong, listen.
So that's at the very least Jesus, John, and Peter.
Yeah, then there was another.
There must be, and then obviously outside of that, if they're doing New Testament, I don't know. I haven't watched the Chosen, but obviously. John the Baptist got, Paul, come on, I mean.
No, but
Paul.
But that's why I said I'm 50-50 because it's hard, isn't it? Bro, if you're a sick actor here and you can probably portray this thing that I need for this story, guy.
No, it's true. And it's true. Bro, it's even, remember, this was happening during COVID. Because remember when that brother, I forgot his name, he was in Get Out, I forgot his name, but he got a role as I wouldn't say civil rights, but there was like a very historic Black American figure.
Oh, Lakeith.
Yes, Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah. He got a role in one movie about, like I said, about like a prominent US historical figure, black historical figure, and these lot were 10 to shreds. Like that's not. I forgot what.
He got the lead role in.
Yeah.
No, that's Dan Kaluuya got the lead role. You're talking about Judas and the Black Messiah.
No.
But you're talking about another one.
They were getting onto Lakeith for something as well.
No, Lakeith.
Is he black? Is he American?
He's American, he's not British.
Okay, maybe it's Dan then.
Dan, yeah.
Because I just remember them saying that's not my, and then whatever the name of the character was.
No, but to be fair to him, I'm not American innit, but he duppied that roast. He got Oscar for that, no?
Is it?
For that role, I think he got Oscar.
But
I think
he duppied that role.
Even in that though, how we were saying like actors and stuff like that, it just came to my point that can even be almost a form of evangelism too, in a sense as well. Just gaining a bit of knowledge about that. And
I mean,
how that can kind of just change your whole perception. Because a lot of it, like I don't know, like maybe you can speak on this a bit more. Like when you go into a role, you want to search, like you want to actually know, like, you know, isn't it method acting where you kind of play the person? Though. Yeah, therefore. But imagine method acting like flipping John, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
Because it's like that with all roles, innit? Like if you have like an experience that can tailor to that, it can kind of make you play it. Like you have more in common, innit? So you can kind of connect to it more. But there are some actors, guy, I don't have a Scooby about this, but I can study this. That's your job, to study the role. Do you get what I'm saying? And even that, Sev, that can be your encounter. Like, oh my gosh,
exactly.
Okay.
It must be. No. I mean, you definitely won't be the same after doing something like that.
That's what I'm
definitely.
saying.
Even if you're fighting it with all your might.
But I do understand that there are some things that are sacred in it. So that's why in this scenario, where a lot of it is about like the spiritual and it's not. This isn't just the movie here. Things that play. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you have somebody that's dabbling into something else, it's like, bruv, like the director, you're leading the ship, bro. So it's like, do you know what I mean? So I do. There are little. Let's just use a bit of common sense here. So I do understand that.
I think you just hit the nail on the head in the sense of like one thing that I was gonna say now that just came to my head was I think certain things or certain roles I believe should be influenced by Christians. Do you get what I mean? Within it, or like they should have kind of a very much a large hearsay within it. So like, cool. Maybe the director, maybe the protagonist, maybe like a couple other roles, so that the foundation of it is founded on Christ, and then we're kind of just piecing everything else together based on talent, based on what you can do in that place, innit? But at the end of the day, the foundation is Christ. The foundation, like this is what we're standing on. Do you get what I mean? And then from there, it's like, cool, bet.
But even if you look in scripture, there are often times that God will use somebody that's not part of the whatever to make sure that his people are good. You get what I'm saying? So
literally, like even like Esther and the king and that.
That was even the example I was gonna say.
I don't even think the king was even a believer like that. Anyways,
he wasn't named Haman or something.
Are you sure? Like, no. I can't lie. Was his name not a bit?
No. Haman was his thing. Oh, you're talking about King Ahasuerus or something, but they call him King Xerxes or something. It depends on the version you read. Yeah,
Xerxes.
Xerxes.
Oh, okay. With the X.
Yeah, Persian.
Okay.
Persian. That was the Persian. Oh no, that was interesting stuff. I can't lie.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, like when you looking like recently, you know that one where you find something and you're like, nah, this is a word.
Yeah, what have you been reading recently?
I've been studying the wilderness, innit? Funnily enough, innit? Like, so, and I feel like God's been taking me, like, I've been meaning to do it, but I've been delaying, you know what I mean? Like, but I actually got into it, like, yesterday or something. I was actually meant to post about it, on,
the wilderness just as a topic.
Yeah, as a topic, right? So, just for context, if you don't know what the wilderness is, that's kind of the place that the Israelites were taken to after they left Egypt to
where they were slaves.
Yeah, where they were slaves, right? So yeah, like there was like 3 things so far that I've taken away from it, and it was like, one was like, cool, the wilderness is not necessarily a place that's like, you don't go there by accident. Like it's not necessarily something that's an accident, but it's a place where God has sometimes called you to. Like,
I have a question on that.
For example, when Jesus went into the wilderness,
okay, cool, yeah,
in Matthew, I think it was like Matthew 4 and Mark 1, it says the Holy Spirit led him into the wilderness. With Moses and the Israelites, it said that they were commanded to leave Horeb and go into the wilderness that was great and terrifying.
No, they jammed though.
Abraham, they jammed. That's what I'm gonna go to. That's what I'm gonna go into next. And then Abraham, he was told to leave his father's house and basically go into the wilderness too.
Yeah.
So then, cool. One of the things that made me deep, this was the most exciting one for me, actually, me personally, innit? But was like, wilderness in Hebrew is Medbar, so MDBR, which is like, in Hebrew they don't have vowels apparently, innit? But when you put vowels in it, it's MEDIBAR, innit? Medibar basically, and that means desert. And then Medbar again also means speak in Hebrew, MDBR, but it's pronounced Mediber instead, in it, and it's basically the same thing. So to speak and wilderness are basically the same thing. So just finding out that like going into a season of wilderness can also be a time where God wants to just be you to be quiet and just wants to speak to you, innit? And then the last thing that I learned that was really like, okay, cool, like this is proper, was that after like, I don't know how I noticed it, and I didn't notice it through the Israelites, but I noticed it with when I think I was in Mark, when it gets to like verse 12 or 13, after Jesus is finished in the wilderness, it says, the title in the NLT says Jesus begins his ministry. Like, so that's right after he finished the wilderness, he begins his ministry, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So another thing that I learned was like, when it goes, when you're in your season of wilderness, you know that you're going to be called into a season of purpose straight after that. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, nah, man, it was so like
stuff.
I left that personal quiet time fulfilled still.
Yeah, sometimes, but
you know they want like,
it's okay.
When you were seeing the like translation stuff, were you on a? Did you have like concordance or something or what?
I had everything, bro. Like I was just on Google. Like
okay.
I had to, because the thing is as well, like I don't like seeing one kind of translation of something and just running with it because it might not be correct all the time, innit? So I had to kind of confirm that, like, to make sure that this isn't just what I want to believe is correct.
What are some of the sources that you use? So if anyone wants to,
this is why. Remember, I was even asking you lot for
the Bible.
A certain type of study Bible or something like that, because. When you get those little revelations there, you start.
Bro, I told you, like, I felt so. Nah, I was too happy.
Like I just got some more corn, bro. Don't let me start saying.
Literally, I think it was. I used something called Easy English Bible in it.
Yeah, woo.
But within that, you kind of just go on, like, the commentaries go crazy.
Oh, the actual website.
Interesting. Like the commentaries go crazy. Because,
commentaries are very good.
Like it breaks down and it explains a lot, so it gives you a lot of context. Yeah, just Google the internet. I started a Bible plan with it. Just literally it was called the Wilderness or something. It's like a 7-day kind of Bible plan as well. One thing that also helped, like we were talking about different books in it. So and I also watched a video by her. So Discerning the Voice of God by Priscilla Shirer or whatever, like Shire. Yeah. 30 book, but she also has a video with Stephanie Ike that talks about like how to hear from God and stuff like that. And the first thing she talks about is like posture and positioning, innit? And she speaks like you have to come expectant to hear God. Like, don't come as in like, I might hear God today, but come expecting to know that you're going to hear God either through His Word or through the Holy Spirit ministering to you directly. And I feel like that helps me a lot because I came and I sat down and I was like, okay, cool. Like, God, like, you're going to speak to me today. I'm not going to think about what I want to think, but you're going to speak to me. And then, yeah, like, bro, like, helped best also. Yeah, man, but was there a question you were going to ask?
No, just wanted to know still.
No, you said you were going to ask a question, I think, when I was talking about, just before I said Jesus, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. I was going to ask, but you can't answer that. I was just going to say, so what? Because in the example of the Israelites, they were in the wilderness, they weren't meant to be there for long. So I was just going to say that, like, do you think, like, the wilderness thing, God wants you there to kind of, but you answered it anyway because Jesus was led into this. So it was like,
I think that's the next thing I want to go into.
So is this wilderness your fault, or is this wilderness where God is okay? Cool.
No, it's definitely where God, like, it's definitely where God sends.
No, but sometimes it's your fault though.
No, it's your fault for delaying
duration.
how long. Duration.
Okay, cool.
So that's the next thing I wanted to kind of move into in terms of like, what did the Israelites do wrong that stopped them from moving, like. Because they were meant to be, I'm not sure if it was 30 days, 40 days, or 11 days.
I think it was 11 days. Something
do you get what I mean?
Well,
like,
I don't know.
I thought it was 30 or 40 days, innit? So, because it went from...
I'm sure it was meant to be an 11-day journey or something like that.
But it's crazy, like, that's what I'm trying to find out now. Like, what did they do wrong that kept them there for so long?
What's it called? What the complaining on that, no? What the complaining lack of trust?
What happened with one complaining to also the whole mountain situation as well?
What, with Moses and that?
No, that was towards the end.
Yeah, I think that was just so he wouldn't see the promised land.
No, not that part. Where
And they were, what's it called? They were worshipping other gods and that. But I think they were well into their time when they were doing that. I think it was just, I don't know when it. No? Actually, I don't know the time.
That's why it's like, yeah, like, because I'm literally trying to find out because, boy, with my wilderness season not be long, fam.
Yeah, it's not easy,
know what
man.
I'm saying? Because, like, it sounds, bro, yeah, and them Israelites, looking back at it, they were dumb in it, but...
I'm dumb, but it's relatable.
You know what I mean?
I was going to say still, when you said something earlier, like, that they rapped it or something, and I was just like, bro, they're us, we're them.
Yeah, man, and
I mean?
it's mad reading their story. You're just like, fam, like, how silly can you be? But
I also think it's slightly different.
No,
how is it different?
You know what I was saying, in the sense that obviously we see miracles and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted, in it. But the level of stuff these men have seen, like, come on now.
Bro, you see,
there's a pillar of fire behind you. There's thing in front of you. You've seen God tell Moses to.
And you
Guys,
see,
we've got easier. You've seen stuff.
But bro,
what's that?
Is
What the level? Now we're talking about level now.
Bro.
I'm not saying God don't do things modernly, but like,
You know that they just came out of being slaves and that. They were slaves, bruv.
but bro, like, we're not seeing our pastor
We
split the Red Sea.
we've had Jesus Christ go to the cross for us. We have the Holy Spirit.
If anything, like some would argue that our encounter might be different, or I don't know, like more
Greater.
Yeah, thank
Quote
you.
unquote.
Than theirs, just because of the fact that we're
So,
like post Christ.
Even a good question. So if like today, that God just came down and just done one big ball of fire, you think the whole world would just be like, oh my days, this is it? You think people would do that? No chance.
For a short period of time.
I don't think so.
And then
I don't think so.
for a short period of time,
There's an explanation of it.
Gareth still, but that would be the ops trying to convince everyone in it. But like, I definitely think like people will change. Like a large amount of people will change. However, it's not going to last long.
Yeah, I just think it's the same. Like from a high level, even if they saw the things they saw, our lives as a story will still look the same in terms of seeing God or seeing whatever God can do, whatever in your life, but you still walking away. And choosing other
that's a
things.
great point.
That's the main point.
Why they extended the wilderness though? It was, I think, obviously the spies went into the land to spy it out. So you said Joshua and a couple of other ones said, yeah, the land is good.
No, but that was way after that though.
After that now, because
They didn't get
they
it.
were scared and like God said, basically your generation ain't going in.
No, but that was a different one. There's no way they got to that point near they could see us going to the promised land to spy in 11 days.
The wilderness.
No
I think
chance.
that was them going into the wilderness.
I've been doing this for like 5 minutes.
That's why God
What
extended
have you searched it?
That was just like,
That wasn't why he extended it. That's just that you man ain't going in. Do you know what I mean? Except for maybe 2 or 3 of you. That wasn't the
that's why it said
extension.
like 40 years.
No way. There's no way they got to that point from Egypt all the way where they could go to the land and spy it in that short time. No way. Yeah. But
Hey people, what's going on?
It's Sam Sinko.
It's Capo here.
Listen, make sure you like, comment,
And subscribe. Help us out, man. If you want to see more of us, then do these things we're saying, innit?
send in your dilemmas as well, man.
Of course. On a lighter note, how was you guys' summer? Looking back now. It's getting dark already, babe.
Oh, bro, I can't lie. The other day, what was it? Thursday or something, or Wednesday, bro. It was pouring down, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
It was meaty, yeah, but
I just think, bro, I just gotta start living. LIVIN.
Yeah,
I need to
man.
start,
Life
bro.
is
Like,
for
fam,
living.
like, bro. Summer's just been a joke, bro. Really, I can't lie. It's kind of like summer skipped me by. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I hear it though. This did feel a bit like I feel like last summer. Alright, it's been 2 years since uni. That's mad.
Crazy,
Still, that's mad. But I feel like this summer didn't really feel as like.
No, I think this summer felt more summery.
It felt like summer to me,
It
bro.
felt like
No,
summer,
actually,
but
no,
I don't know,
I don't
bro.
want summer,
The first summer out,
Exactly, I was
the
gonna
first
say.
summer out uni and last year's summer for me were like those were great
The
summers.
first summer out of uni.
Yeah,
Oh, the first summer at uni, yeah.
that was a great summer.
That was
Yeah.
Last year's summer was a great summer, so it was just like this year I was like,
last year's summer,
it just felt like
No, this summer I had the best weather. I just didn't do it.
What?
Nah, 1,000%.
I think it was a bit patchy still.
No, bro, it was
patchy.
too
I'm telling
inconsistent.
you, you can check. This had the most amount of hot days.
Impossible.
Last year it probably had like a week or something. It was hot for time, bro.
way.
This
Bro,
year was
this
hot for
summer
time.
was terrible, bro.
No way.
It wasn't great still.
This
This
year,
summer's weather was
I can
terrible.
recall in the past 2 or 3 months, it's been hot bare times, bro. Bare times. It's been bare hot, bro.
Yeah, no, it's been hot, but
It's just that I didn't do anything. Last year it was hot.
bro. It's been a lot of rain this summer.
No, but last year it was hot for like a week.
no,
bro.
it wasn't.
Yeah, it
bro.
was.
It was
It
hot
was
for
warm.
time, bro.
was
It
warm.
was
chance.
hot for time, bro. Like, this summer, I enjoyed this, yeah.
What sort of things you catching up
Can
with?
you?
Someone said they spotted you leaving the country not long ago.
Who said that?
That's what the streets are saying.
Don't kill me. Yeah, no. Only for a couple of days, man.
Oh, where'd you go, bro?
Where'd you go?
I didn't go anywhere.
Where'd you go, Chris?
Me?
Yeah.
I went Paris though.
Yeah, same. Yeah, no, man.
Swear?
Yeah.
I think I might even spotted you, man.
Nah, it was good stuff. Yo, when we were in the airport, have you seen the video that you?
What do you what?
Basically,
Me and Squeeze were crying. I was
Basically,
crying, bro.
So obviously, we all got except Squeeze actually. We all just got the hand luggage thing in it. So you got 2 carry-on items really, innit? Like a backpack or whatever, and then hand luggage. Yeah. So obviously, I don't really do the backpack thing. I usually have like there's a bag I take to work. Basically, it's called a holdall, isn't it? But think of it like a bowling bag or something. You know that this big leather one, innit? So I took that as my carry-on. Yeah. So obviously, and the crazy thing is actually we were in the normal line, not thinking that because we got the 2 carry-on items, we're now like. We basically got upgraded to like speedy a different, booking, speedy booking or whatever. So we the line there was nobody there.
Yeah.
So someone was like, "Oh, like you got 2, just go down there." We're like, "Yeah, calm." We skipped down there now, and as we've got there, we just see some lady with the card machine out to one lady like, "Yeah, listen, you're gonna have to pay it." Like, she's just not having it.
Bro.
Like, she's not having it. So we're like, "Oh, raw, peak, whatever." Me, I'm like, obviously these lot are just like. Just kind of deep in the situation with what's going on with the person that has to pay. I'm like, all right, cool. I've got to figure my thing out because even my hand luggage has like an extender zip. Do you know what I'm talking about? So once you zip that out, it can actually expand a bit more in it.
Yeah.
So I was even like, they might even grab me for this or whatever. So I'm trying to kind of like move it next to me now. And as we've got to the front and we're about to get boarding pass and that ready, I'm just seeing a lady kind of do a double look at my bag. I'm actually doing that. I'm trying to slide it over. So she's like, and obviously her colleague is still trying to get money from this lady. She now texts like, "Oh, do you think we should check that bag?" I'm thinking, shut up, man, please, like. So and she's now looking. She's like, yeah, go on. And yeah, sorry, sir. Do you eat? I was thinking, but bro, if you like, obviously I will post a video on CF or something. But bro, it was mad still. It was mad, bro. But the lady was nice because she was just basically like, nah, like. It just has to fit anyway in it, yeah. So I even tried to be smart and do it like straight up in it, and it still didn't fit, bro. So it was like, eesh. So then I've now put it like long ways. Now it has to go long ways, bro. It just sat on top. It didn't even go in. She's like, take a few things out, whatever. Like, she said, it's fine. Like, even if you like force it in, but it just has to go inside there in it. So I was like, cool. I took out my shoe, took out my laptop, whatever. Like I just about got it in now. She's like, cool, and I took it out. So as we're cutting through, she's like, "Oh, what are you gonna do this stuff now?" So I'm just gonna have to hold it. But I was thinking, why would you asking that? Because you both know once I leave this corner, I'm putting it back inside. Like,
yo,
brother.
It was so that was so jokes.
Yeah, my heart was trembling still, but it was. I feel like it was generally. I think it was a good time. I feel like certain people had certain opinions of the event and like their time that weekend, or whatever. But generally, I feel like for us, man, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, man. Who you go with, more time? Be real.
Yeah, no.
And I even just think, bro, like certain times we got to certain places mattered. Like, like so when we got to the main recess event, I feel like people who got there an hour later had a different experience to us. Yeah, because there were certain things that were happening with the venue, like I think with speakers or something like that. Yeah. So obviously the weather wasn't great, but slightly because it was so hot. I wasn't really too angry at it at times.
Yeah, because it would be a little
just a bit of like.
But it's just like your bugs and stuff.
Yeah. But like, at least they did say that, like, fam, don't wear anything you care about. Because I know a lot of man would have been, or girls that came maybe with like sliders and something like that. It would have been tough. I didn't see anyone do it, but it would have been tough.
Yeah, nah, man. Feet all brown and
what's your man's next holiday location?
I can't lie, Japan's like really up there for me still. Like I really want to go there.
That's something that he'd like. That's something
I really want to go
Japan, South Korea, them sides there.
I'm right.
I want to go China, you know. And why I want to go China, I want to visit like because I want to go to landmarks, innit? I think there's something called the Forbidden City. I want to go there. I want to go Great Wall. There's some place in some other country. No, but I just want to go to landmarks. How can I live on this earth and not see Great Wall? I
hear it still. No, I hear it. Yeah, no, I want to see maybe a couple 7-1.
That's what I'm saying.
7 wonders. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's actually not probably what you think. I don't know if you've gone through it before, but initially I thought it was like Eiffel Tower, London Eye.
No, do you remember? Yeah,
or like Sydney Opera House. Well, it's not. Bro. I think it's like it's like Machu Picchu. Yeah, a couple other things you just wouldn't think about.
Remember we searched it? Like, I remember we searched it. I thought Eiffel Tower was there.
Yeah.
No way.
I thought for sure. No, but like
that you think it though.
But sure, then there must be another list then, because I'm so sure that I've seen something of like, okay, cool, Empire, Statue of Liberty, Eiffel Tower, London Eye.
I don't even think Sydney is the Leaning Tower.
Yes,
piece is not there, bro.
It's not there, but it should be.
That's what I was thinking. Bro.
I
think the Forbidden City might be.
I don't know. Still.
I
think Great Wall is there.
Oh no, I think there's one big statue in Asia. I think it's
even Christ Redeemer in Brazil. That's not there either.
It's not.
No, actually, it might be.
I think it is. I don't know. The one that. Bro, the pyramids in Egypt today, and I was even like, "Raw, okay, fair enough." I didn't think it was.
I hear no, that makes sense though.
I didn't think of it either.
To this day, they don't even know who built that, bruv. Are you telling me there's no conspiracy? But let me keep quiet.
I've heard some people go, "Oh no, okay, it is."
Yeah, so it's Great Wall of China. I'm not going to pronounce
Machu Picchu probably.
Oh, isn't the Taj Mahal one?
Yeah,
In India.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it is.
the Colosseum, Roman Colosseum.
Oh.
Redeemer. Some place.
At least you made it in there. Come on now.
Yeah. I actually
One
should wanna
number
go to
one of
the,
seven,
like
bro.
Roman Colosseum or something like that. To be
Yeah.
fair, like why?
No, but like just for the history,
Bit
we only
different.
just want to be like, okay, like
I wish
that
I was,
happened there. I've
I
been
wish
there.
I was around during that gladiator time or
I don't.
something. Man.
Yeah, I'm alright still. That man will
As long as-
chef
as
you
long
up.
as they don't make
Someone,
it fight,
someone
though.
said, what's it called? You know, modern day sports and that, like, is basically our version of that entertainment gladiator thing to distract us from what's really going on in the world.
Modern day sports.
They're doing a great job distracting me, then, boy.
Like it's a modern day version
Distract
of
me every weekend.
all gladiators and that. It's just entertainment. But we just got all football and that, all basketball.
Oh, instead of gladiators and people dying, basically, they still do that,
Yeah,
though, but like
to
obviously just
distract
underground, innit?
us from what's really going on in the world.
It's good
Which is true.
distraction still. It's
I
great
think it's true
distraction, I
still.
think.
Yeah.
Especially what was
Yeah,
going
no,
on
man.
with them Ravens, huh? With them Ravens.
Wow.
I'm actually surprised. I can't like the UK NFL community is really growing. You know.
Oh, no,
Like even I
100%.
saw them even asking the Sky Sports lot, like all Rory Keane that they watch.
Oh, so
Yeah. He was actually talking about it.
I think a lot more people need to lock in like NFL. The thing is, once you understand the basics of it,
Yeah.
I think you're pretty cool to.
I'm still just kind of trying to understand, like, there really is a lot of strategy to it, even just when it comes to like we're gonna punt instead of go for another drive.
It's the
because
players
I'm always
and
just like,
that's
fam,
what will
go for it, bro. Like every fourth down, go for it. What are we doing? Punting like.
The general rules of the game is not hard to understand. It's the different all these different
Yeah, different
strategies.
rules.
and that.
nuances.
Do you know what I'm
routes.
saying?
I think it's way.
So it's like,
it's way more complex than football.
have you seen the book, the quarterback? I remember,
Ridiculous, though.
broski's,
what?
Ridiculous.
like
the calls.
the
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
playbook, fam, bro. Like it looks like
They're
algebra, bro.
You know they're so smart as well. Like
Yeah, you
most
have to be
QBs,
still.
You have to
like
be.
I remember,
Or at least recall, you have to have it.
I remember seeing one throw that Patrick Mahomes made. I think it was a touchdown throw actually.
Against the Ravens.
Yeah, against the Ravens.
The wide open one.
To the right.
Yeah.
Like he literally looked once, looked twice, and then he threw it.
Yeah.
And it was even quick in slow mo. So to process that,
Yeah.
that quickly is
If I was
crazy.
American, that's the sport I'd want to play from.
Think so?
No, I just don't like.
You know what it is,
That's your easiest route to at least. It's not easy, but that's the one you have the most chance at.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
because of how
also
that
have the most
roster.
chance of catching CTE, boy.
Yeah, so.
And the thing is, unless you're,
It just looks lit, though.
it does. But
England, man.
if
What
you're not a
the
QB,
flick, huh?
if you're not a QB, your career can actually be really short, like really short.
Like 32, 33.
Bro, maybe short. I don't even. But a lot of men didn't play for that long. If you look at like
Marshawn Lynch,
he wasn't there for that long.
because he's a running back. That's
That's what I'm saying. If you're like a running back, if you're a wide receiver, if you're a tight end.
Because even with a basketball like thing, how many people in the roster? In the basketball roster, the whole team.
Like, is it like 30? No, it can't
No,
be.
it can't be. It's got to be like 20.
Yeah, maybe
Around
20 or
20,
so
do you know what I'm
guys.
saying?
And really and truly, it's only like maybe 9, 8 that might be like core. Actually, to be fair, it
You
depends
know
because
what I'm
obviously
saying?
people can do different things.
Football,
But
23 isn't.
Nah.
Football's around 20. Like obviously you have more,
Match day
but
squad,
like,
like
match day
squad that's
squad, like proper registered.
no, but like
it's
even
23.
like Europe is 25, I swear.
Yeah, Europe is 25.
But like the
Mid-20,
NFL,
yeah,
American
yeah.
football, that's like what 65.
Yeah, it's
so
a deep roster.
greater
still.
chance.
Like,
Deep roster.
and
Even if the chance is just a tiny bit greater.
And it's crazy. Like, to be fair, do you remember what we were talking about in the GC the other day? Like, bro, we need to slightly invest more into like university.
We need
like,
just
Oh, yeah, I missed this
bro,
convo still. What were you lot saying?
just copy the system. The whole
Drafts and that.
the-
No.
Do you know, it's the whole university into the leagues and that. Do that, bro.
No.
Do that.
No.
Do that.
I think it,
Bro.
because especially the draft system. I don't think it should happen. I think
Why not?
I think it also limits. It also limits. How can I say this? Not all the stars that we see today that are like growing stars in football were projected to be the top tier ones. By the way, it's only a few. Like Foden, cool. He's been clear from day.
Yeah.
Saka, it's a weird one. Saka was known by the streets, but he wasn't really one of the hairlenders that was meant to be a starter like that. Like what Saka is today, nobody really projected that.
That was meant to be Reece Nelson and that.
People in Saka's year. I remember like I was talking to some of the man them in the in Saka's year group, basically the year below us here, and he was like, every time he'll ask like his the pro bowler man him who's the best man in this man's like in the age group thing. They'll say, oh yeah, Bukayo. Like they'll rate like him in it, but he's not someone you really heard about, like the ESRs, the Nelsons. You get what I'm saying? These are the people that would be number 1, number 2, number 3.
Yeah, but
draft
obviously,
picks.
but that doesn't mean that they couldn't get in. Like, there's bare man in NF, at least I can talk to NBA, that were drafted like 2nd round, 3rd round, that are starters.
Yeah,
because
but like,
they're just it's the same journey. It's just it just looks different. So the same way that, like, for example, like Draymond, he was a 2nd round pick, like late 2nd round, and he's got 4 chips, and he might be, well, to be fair, he's definitely locked for Hall of Fame. So it's like, it doesn't really matter. Like, you could literally look at him and Saka's story is exactly the same. Obviously, Saka's not a winner, but you can look at both of them and they say,
hey, he's a winner.
No, he obviously
He's
is.
on the winning side as well, bro.
I mean, he's
and
a
I'm
winner.
talking about both spiritually and sports-wise.
He hasn't won anything.
my
though.
thing.
Well, he won FA.
Yeah, and he's winning the champs and Prem soon. Don't worry about that.
But-
2025, we're winning the big years.
Yeah, no,
Anyways, yeah, continue.
Which big is?
Big
By
years
his
are
grace.
McDonald's.
Me had my faith.
Yeah, nah, man.
But
But yeah,
yeah, no, I feel like it will look the same. I just think same.
Man,
The
the
same.
academy, I don't know, man. You playing at like 7 and that. I don't know. More time. Your dad's a scout, or you play for a team that their dad's a scout, bro. Obviously, I'm not to say they're not good because they're the best, bro. From young innit, but it's just like, I think it's too much on them, bro. How are you 6, 7 and that you go to the academy, you get released by 11, bro? Isn't that rah, boy?
and what's mad, like, I remember reading a story online, shout out because he posted it, innit? It was a guy that was like maybe like 11 to 13, or like he was around that age, and he had growing pains, innit? And they were literally making him like take injections, painkillers to continue playing, because they were like, fam, if you don't play, we're not gonna sign you. And they kind of forced
what I
him.
mean?
I think he was about to take basically GCSEs or something like that, and they said, listen, you have a sign, you take your GCSEs, kind of vibe in it. So they didn't really give him an alternative.
That's what I'm trying to-
and
that's
now
what I said,
he's not really a
better.
proper pro like that.
No,
and this was
no.
like, I think at like Fulham or something like that. But to be fair, shout out to places like Palace, because they've integrated like almost like life after ball, like what you can do to kind of like move out of that.
Nah,
but
man, that would be cold, man. Imagine BCU versus UOB,
But that's a big game. That's a big game.
And the top ballers are all there playing. This one's projected to go. Oh, can't lie.
He might go Arsenal, he might go City.
No, I think
But the thing is,
round the corner from all.
Actually, and the thing is, do you know what? This is actually way better as well, yeah, because he wouldn't go City. He'd actually probably go Palace or Ipswich or something. So the lower, because you remember, it's always a thing where like the
Yeah,
lower
they're
teams. So
dropped,
wherever
yeah,
you
yeah,
finish,
yeah,
you're going to be
yeah,
higher.
yeah.
So the teams coming up are going to get some of their best talent. That means that even for them as well, they could actually stay in the league. They could actually, actually.
But
Like,
it's just not feasible, because then there's Championship, then there's League One, there's League Two, there's non-league.
no, but you might can still get picked for that. So maybe it's like first 2 rounds Prem. Next couple rounds, Championship, League 1, League 2, so on and so
It
forth.
would just be hard to.
Yeah,
but it would be interesting. But you know how the UK is. They're conservative. They don't want to change nothing.
great.
I think
Watch,
it
that
would be
would be-
good. No,
That would be imagine
No,
draft. Are you dumb?
I just love the like the stadiums, the
Yo,
matches,
bro.
You get like you'll be so
Every single game.
And the thing is, college sports, bro, some people, they don't care about their whatever, and brush that. I'm repping Bama, baby. Like, Bama,
And
like,
it is, and
you crazy.
it's even the jug for it, bro. Man will be jugging from like, I'm trying to get into my secondary school team so that at least guys can see me. So by the time I get to sixth form, I go to the top. Then this uni, like even school games in it will be listen every. Do you know what I'm trying to say,
but it's good as well. But I think
It's good and bad, though.
I think it would just be good as
good now they're getting paid as well.
Yeah, as an alternative. I think it will be good as an alternative. So in the sense of like the university thing should be taken very, very seriously. However, it's an alternative route to be put out there. So the academy system is still there. However, you can easily be transitioned out of university to the academy system by being pulled out.
No, but so then there'll be no draft though.
No, I don't think there should be a draft.
So how would that work then?
I
Just
think-
go to college and that's just it.
I think
Nah, it's
because
boring,
I
man.
think it also
You have to draft.
gives you an opportunity to also
Get seen.
education as well.
Yeah,
No,
you're
no,
there. You don't have to leave after. You don't
No,
have to
but
first year.
the point you're saying about being seen, yeah. If there's still that other main academy route, bro, what the perks are saying?
What benefit is there?
Yeah, like what benefit? No, the eyes won't be on it like
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
anyway.
get
It's just
you,
the
I
same
get
as what
you,
we
I
have
get
now.
you.
Do
Yeah,
you get
no,
what
I
I'm
get-
trying to
I
say?
get that, yeah.
But I think there should be a school of excellence though, like in France. Like the best. Like if England want to probably do well on that, just get the best youths, bro, and just put them. St George's Park use it, bro. How France use their thing. You get what I'm saying?
think
Let's get the best players. And
It's mad. It's mad as well because you not only like I think it's 0.5% of all academy ballers actually make it to like professional football.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Swear.
Like it's so slim in it. But I don't know, man. I think I like the idea of it because I just think the American college culture, like how, and what you were saying about supporting like the university teams a lot is because not every kind of like city, town or state has actually a team to support. Because they have
like
a local
team.
do you get me? So because they have a local like university team, that's the team they're riding for.
Proper.
Like, bro, man wouldn't mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, imagine at uni, like, bro, even if I wasn't a player, I can't like being a player would be effing cold.
No, bro, I can't. Nah, that one you actually have to be mentally. You have to be, which is what I was actually thinking that maybe that's why the FA and that wouldn't really like it, because at the end of the day, these footballers are real assets. Yeah. So if Arsenal or whoever are hearing that their number one pick just got caught out in flipping Empire doing a madness, they're thinking, brush, man.
No, but to be fair, what you were saying, if we did have the uni thing and the academy thing, don't you think like the uni man, not they would be better, but they're in a more intense environment, bro. It's just hungry. Do you get what I'm saying? There's things on the line. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think it might be a bit,
because you've got something to prove now. Because technically you're second fiddle currently because you're not in an academy, right? However, you've still been privileged enough to have that kind of exposure to a certain degree in it. But it's just about making it as desirable. I think another thing that also will make it desirable is making sure that the university is invested into it too, as much as the students. So bro, all you need is a stadium of max like 500. If like, I forgot what was our campus number? I remember seeing it on like online. It's thousands, bro. Like it's mad.
Yeah, no, yeah. Their man actually.
Our campus number is mad. But if you have a stadium of like 500, yeah, bro, and you fill that in every week, and it's difficult to get tickets, bro.
Certain unis do scholarships though, like you to play for the team and that. I believe so.
Bro, we do.
Yeah, and if you're good at ball, they'll give you. Huh? Yeah, what? Bro, I know guys do Loughborough and that. I want to go Loughborough.
Yeah, Lough different.
No, but bro, are you need
if you're cold, like Warwick did, they will give you scholarships to go and kick ball.
They even started. I think it's either the semi-pro team, Lemon and Spa. That's like a step. I'm not sure what step they are. They started a partnership with the official football team.
Bro, there was one youth in our year. I don't think I ever saw him. He played. I think he played in Spain or something. Then he came. I didn't see him once, bro.
He was meant to Cov wanted to sign him, bro.
Yeah, he was in our year, bro.
Wanted to sign him. I don't think he wanted to sign though. Like, I just don't think he was on it like that, bro. That guy was flipping cold. Yeah,
what position did he play?
Centre mid, bro.
Oh, fair.
Number 8. He was cold.
Fair.
I was gonna say should I bet his name, but nah, bro.
Speaking of ballers, though, what? Like, I think we were talking about it the other day, yeah. I like I said, I spoke about with Philip first, yeah. What are you lot saying in a scenario, yeah, where your boy who's going through like and by the way, it was an interesting one that I heard on Bible Bay, is one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out you lot as well. Showing us love will show you love. Come on now. But yeah, flipping. They were discussing about a scenario in where like your boy, so this is your close boy, he's obviously going through a tough time financially, whatever, and he's come to you basically saying, yo, like, I'm trying to take this girl out on a date. I really like her. I think she's this. I think she's that. Like, I really think this could be the one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This is like, even when he said the name to you or he's shown you a picture, before he's even told you anything, you're like, oh, rah, like, this is, like, you done well here kind of thing. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, but obviously, I just need a bit of bread to take her out, sort of thing, innit, yeah? Question 1A, would you be fine with giving him bread? Let's just give answers first.
Remember,
no explanation. No, just give me answer, please.
Yeah, I said already. I said yeah.
Okay.
I said it depends. That's a fair answer, right?
I'll accept it for now. What are you saying, Philip? What did you say?
No, what did you say initially?
Okay,
yeah, cool.
Bangs, did you hear it? No, what's the scenario? Okay, so basically now, basically, your boy, your close boy is going through a tough time financially, yeah? And he has basically been telling you that, yo, like, been speaking to this girl, like, I really think this is the one, like, I like her, whatever. He's shown you, you're like, right, cool, this is serious. He's thinking that this could be the one, innit? But obviously he's going through a tough time financially, so he was like, yo, is it cool if I borrow bread to take her out? What are you saying? Just like this is just 1A. Just a yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, all right, cool. Now, part B, he's basically saying, all right, cool. The plan is I want to take her out somewhere, activity or whatever. Like, I think she likes this thing. I want to do this. Yeah. I've run a couple calculations. It's coming up to around about 3 bills.
You said 2 before, bro.
No, like, I'm starting at 3. I said 3.
What we talk about? You said 3.
Yeah.
This is why I said it depends.
I think 3 is a bit steep for a date. And is this the first date? I remember.
Yeah. Let's say it's first date.
Why doesn't he have the bread for this? Because there's reasons why people don't have bread.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that could be one. I mean,
You spoke about that scenario. You said that he lent the bread to his parents. He had bread before, he lent it to his parents because they had time.
I didn't say that was scenario.
And you said no.
No, I didn't. No. So this was like, so we were, so the same way that you're like exploring different scenarios. Okay, so how much does it change? So let's say one, he had the money, he had to give it to his parents to sort something out in the house. Another might be that he's just not employed right now, and maybe another's just that like he's got a bit but he hasn't got enough.
I remember.
We started with the first 2, by the way.
I remember.
The second and third one.
Okay, I remember. Do you remember I said something like, maybe that leads on to the third one. Maybe that leads on to the third one. That's like, he has money, but he just doesn't have money for the date. Do you get what I'm saying? So you know, like you can have money for your necessities and stuff like that, but there's certain
there's no giving
wants. There's certain wants that it's like it doesn't fit in a budget.
If you're undertaking a project, all right, cool. If you're in between jobs, you're currently unemployed. There's nuances. You could be currently unemployed because like some people just get buoyed in that you're actually doing well for yourself. You just get buoyed. Some people might be it because they just can't find anything. Others they just don't want to do anything. It's different, innit? If you're completely done, like my head's rattled, I ain't got nothing to my name. I'm trying to and you're asking, I'm not giving you nothing. Do you know what I mean? No, if you're not trying to at least. Like, okay, let's get, because some men aren't, bro. Some are just no peace, comfy, bro.
Yeah, no, but that's not okay.
And
but
ask you, no.
the thing is, bro, this girl is the one.
Your priorities are not in order.
How can it be priority, bro?
They're not.
But it's not about priorities,
It
bro.
is,
No,
bro.
it's not, man.
You're gonna,
this girl, he wants her to be his priority now.
Because you're gonna take her out, you're gonna treat, and you're gonna show her something you don't have, bro. You playing yourself. But I understand. But as much as I understand, cool. This is your one shot.
I gotta put me first, Lucius.
It is. If this is your one shot, yeah, you're like, bro, you've been for years, fine. She's taking me in.
No, for years. No, see, yeah, in fact, for years, you wouldn't.
She's trying to take you in, guy. Do what you need to do. I'm a help you out. Yeah. But free bills. Free bills for the place that you don't even.
Free bills is greedy. Two bills.
Yeah.
I'll give that within a heartbeat. Still,
as well, yeah, with this whole situation, my thing was with Chris was, is it that my money is supplementing his money, or I'm funding this whole
exactly? That's what
okay. So for me, yeah, this is something that I don't really get. I don't really see the importance of that at all.
That's important. That's very important.
I don't. No, because the thing is, can I even personally, I feel like you lot that. Okay, so you three, that's an important part.
No, do you remember I said
because I'm saying personally, I think if that's important, like we might need to. You might need to reflect on how close your boy is. I don't care. Like, you ask me money. It's not going to make me feel better if you had it before. You had a little bit.
But listen.
Sorry.
No, go on, bro.
That's the thing, though, because if you're asking for this money because, let's say, you do it for your crib.
Exactly, it's differences.
Yeah, I will part with that money very, very.
Yeah. Oh, but we're not. Well, I'm asking this, babe.
I'm asking for money. Like,
yeah.
For a date.
Yeah. Not a date. This might be my last.
No, but understand, cool. This might right, cool. Even like you're just taking somebody out normal, yeah. You ain't got 2 pennies to rub together, innit? Yeah. Not to like that, but just to show how low you might be or how unfortunate the circumstance might be. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. If you ain't got nothing, like, at least like I'm trying to give you like peas or whatever. You ain't got nothing, guy. 150, like, but you want to do mad uptown, bro, and you're not even contributing anything.
You see, okay, cool. Let's go there now because
tailor your expectations.
Certain man, I'm not gonna point fingers. Yeah. Certain man was saying bills, bro. Certain man was saying bills that they were gonna give. If you were to break down that day, even you would be disappointed at what you said your boy's gonna do there.
That's drinks and Uber, bro. Like,
bro.
that's drinks and Uber, bro.
Even the drinks, he said, "Nah, I'm not even. My stomach's still. I might still."
I just want apple juice. I just want apple juice. He wants that passion fruit mocktail. He wants it. He wants that cocktail, but he can't. You can't, bro. You can't get anything in London with one bill, bro.
I genuinely think, and the thing is, even free. Okay, maybe I don't. Okay, yeah, maybe free is a bit too much, but okay, I think 2 is understandable.
No, bro.
I think 2 is understandable. At a max 150. 150, you should be able to make something work. It doesn't have to be crazy.
It depends on who it is. You can scan when your boys are no. Cool. This is somebody. Yeah, he might be down in his luck now, but I know how he is, bro. Yeah, he's gonna get up quick in it. It just happens. It's life. There's other man, like I said before, like the mindset. They're just coasting in it. They're just like, what will be, will be. I don't really have any aspirations. Okay. I'm not giving you peace because you need to figure out first of all what it is you need to do. You have no business going out taking out free bills. Even I understand it's life. You might bump into somebody. Oh,
no, even that. Even just small mental health. No, just to ease things. You might be going through. Bro, what?
That's temporary.
Yeah, that's what,
temporary.
Bro. Okay. Wait. So if he said to you like, oh yeah, I'm going through a tough time. Like I'm just trying to feel good.
I just want to take this girl.
I just want to feel good, like.
Bro, good, bro. Let's go kick ball, bro. Let's go. But the thing is, though,
I know, bro. I want to feel good, bro.
The thing is,
man,
though,
saying he wants to, like.
I hear what you're saying as well. The reason why I hear what you're saying is, it can also be a thing of, he goes on this date. This might be the kick up the ass, bro. Like, bro, I got to lock in. Do you get what I'm saying?
You lot dreaming.
Like,
you lot living in dreamland.
I wasn't even going.
For him.
Yeah, for him.
I'm asking you. And I'm giving you peas. You're like, okay, cool. Let me lock in now because I've actually had to ask you for this thing.
Yeah, like,
but it goes the same way. I'm saying no, bro.
And he might also think that he needs to lock in too.
I need to lock in, bro. It's like on a boy to boy. Like, I'm not gonna give like, bro. Like, what?
Nah,
but it depends.
You might ask you, bro. Like,
then you might be like, I'm never asking no for peas again. Let me lock in. Never.
Like,
he wouldn't have.
No, but he wouldn't. No, but he wouldn't do that.
None of my friends would do that.
No, but the thing is,
wouldn't dare.
But the thing is, even at that point, like I said personally, I'm giving the money. Okay, so like I said, I wouldn't give the free bills, right? I would say, okay, I think 150 is a bit more reasonable to do something. I feel like you can make 150 work. It doesn't have to be some uptown whatever. You could. Whoa, wow, ouch.
It's the truth.
Whoa.
The thing is, like, you just gotta be creative as well. And the thing is, 150.
150 is not. I don't think you have to be creative. 150, you can make something happen that's actually fun, enjoyable. It'll be calm. I feel like 2, it's a bit. You know, but my main point was when I give you the money, I'm not doing this lecture thing personally.
No, I'm not gonna lecture you.
The only time I would have a conversation is if you now roll back for the second, like, yo, anyway you can. Then I might be like, hey, okay, bro, like,
no,
yeah. On the second occasion, that's when I talk. But on the first one, it's fine.
It's the second time. Wait, fool me once, fool me twice, shame on me, bro. Why am I? It was my fault that you couldn't even feel like you can come a second time and you're still. Do you know what I mean?
But it's not because you're friends, bro.
No, but that's why I said it depends on if you're really boys with someone, and they're mad low on their luck, and you give them this peas, and you know cool, they're just moving whatever. Cool. Why would you give them the peas in the first place? That's not good, bro.
Do you think so?
That's your dog, bro. Okay. You're like boy to boy. Let's run this up, bro. Forget. Do you know what I mean? That's not a priority.
So you think that it depends on the personality of the person?
Not even just the personality one, but also circumstance. Like I said before, it depends. You can be low, but it just happens, innit?
So you basically think someone should not be borrowing money for a date, essentially.
No. I said it depends on the circumstance. Because certain man is like, all right, cool. I know this just happened to him the other day. I know how he is. Yeah. He's gonna get back to it. But just for this moment, I'll swing him the brick because I know. Do you get what I'm saying? There's other man. I don't have no evidence of you ever doing like you're always just talking about girls all the time and just lazing around. Hey, bro, I don't even have. But I want to take her out. So this girl I've been talking about. What?
I hear.
I think circumstances are definitely important. Like, say you had the money before. Then it to a family member or whatever, so you ask, can I
boom, here you go, bro.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But now we're even talking about free bills, yeah. Talking about things in place that me, I
want to go for free.
I'm now learning money for someone else to go to with my money that I haven't taken anyone else to. Nah, I hear it.
About not giving a lecture thing though. I feel like when people approach friends for money, they use it as an opportunity to now, like, bro, you need to
little bro him.
Bro, I honestly, I don't like it. Or even just doing the whole like, honestly, even now, I feel cringy. Because at the same time, thinking about it on their point of view, he's not feeling that guy to come to you anyway and be like, yo, I need this. I'm now going to be the what? So no, but let's walk you. Why do you think you can even ask this, bro? What kind of like, bro? Like I'm Paul, fam. Like I wear suits anywhere. No,
but the way you said it's like, oh, I need this. Is like it's something mad important, bro. If you ain't got the bread and you just want to take someone out, you don't need this money, bro. Honestly, it's not something you need.
Honestly, you don't. But my thing is, I'm just saying, like, and obviously bearing in mind, I think it's also important to consider that if for any reason, and hopefully it's not selfish, but if for any reason I myself, I'm not in a position to do it, or like it's tight for me,
even for me,
I'm saying no.
So,
even if it's one, I'm like, bro, like I'll be real, I've got, because I have to sort out me and mine first. You get me? But if it's a situation where I can, I feel like, but I get what you're saying, because it is a necessity. But I feel like there's certain things in the scenario where like, cool, it's already been a tough time. Like, you know, you might be looking for stuff or whatever. I'll just be like,
let's run this up, man. You do all of that and never see it again. Oh, man.
The only taking thing would be like, what I can't lie though. The only lecture I would give though is that, like, fam, this thing, don't let any food be dribbling out of your mouth. Don't be burping. If I'm to hear that for any reason it was your fault, I'll conk you on the head, bro. Are you crazy?
No, I think I'll lend it, bro. Like, I'm not really. Free bills, crazy.
Free bills. But I mean, free bills. I'm not. Okay, wait. But think about it though. Is that like a crazy?
I think
is that
to do something like that and be loaning. It's not even that, to loan money for something that's free bills for a day. I think. Okay,
yeah. To be fair, that's fair enough. I think
that's crazy.
If you're asking for a loan, like. And at least tailor your. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
And and it's like, bro, come on, like free bills. Like, if you were asking me for free bills for something else, like food or something,
some sort of necessity. Do you know what I mean? Something to keep you going. Like.
Different. You get what I mean?
You shouldn't need a loan for a luxury. That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, but
that's not how this works.
No, you are correct that you shouldn't need a loan for luxury, but he's asking you for it though. Like, and the thing is, it's not even like he hasn't asked you for money before, ever.
And depending on the circumstance, G, this is your dog. And that's my dog. No, bro. No.
I hear it, but at the same time, I'm just like, is it?
Because I have so much love for you, bro. No, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock him. Even we'll lock in. We'll do something. You have to. That's your dog, bro.
That's your dog.
You can't.
No, wait. But how is it tough love to say no and then what? Like, fam, how are you? We don't even work in the same industry. Like, how are you helping me? Like, what's happening after this?
Excuse me. You're low. For the example I've given here, because the other circumstance you might just got unlucky, cool, I'll give you the piece. For my scenario, you're just low, innit? You come to ask me for £300, bro, and as my boy, something's gone wrong, bro. Something's gone wrong, bro.
Okay. Wait. So flesh out the low scenario a bit more, because I'm getting that basically. Let's say this brother's been low, because what I'm getting is that this brother's been low, but he's been low for a while. So it's kind of like
someone with no aspirations. Every time you link them, it's nothing serious, but we're talking about the same thing. Girls. I'm not. Every time I see you, it's just on
no growth.
No growth on the lace stick. You're my dog, but I can see. Okay, bro. Like, we're getting a bit older here. Like, mentality still. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not giving you bread, bro.
Okay.
I'm not giving you bread.
I understand that.
For that anyway. For that.
I understand that.
I think we're even just close because I've known you for years, like maybe primary school.
No, but that can still be your dog, but then you
exactly. But
you know what I mean?
We're close because of I met you recently, and because like your mentality just seems so far away from
but not everybody, not everybody's the same, and not everybody's in the same position in life, innit? But if you come and ask me for that, then I'll be like, okay, cool, I see what's going on. I'm not gonna give you the thing, but like, let's look, you're my dog, bro. Like, nah. And I think that would spark something. I think. Anyway, I'm not gonna let you though.
Yeah, nah, you'd have to.
I would say no, and I'll give you my reason as to why I'm saying no.
That's a tough. That I can't lie. You can start crying after that still. That's a tough call.
And if you actually cry, I'd be like, not that I wouldn't feel bad in it. I'd actually console you, like, bro. Like, I hate that's hard. Imagine
giving a bread though.
No, but imagine
Oh, you're okay, bro. You're right.
There.
I'm trying to take a 10 out. A 10, bro. And you told me.
But you man are acting like I'd be happy or smiling or feel a certain way. Say no. I'd say no, feeling like.
Okay, wait. Would you say no, but be like you'd give less, or you'd still be like nah?
I'm not, because your priority's gone at that point, bro.
I get that, but she's waiting on me, bro. Like, I need to. I'm waiting to confirm with her. I'm just letting her know, you know.
No, cool.
Like, bro, she's really on hold right now. I just called you before I told her that.
No, but if it's that, all right, cool, then, bro, I can give you this though. But after that, bro, we need to speak, bro. What the flip?
I can't like that conversation. We said yes, he said no, it's true. Yeah, I need to look in.
No, but
it's true. No, I'm thinking the same thing, bro. Have you said it? Have you said it?
No, but that's no. But I'm honestly
Reference number.
But you man are scaring me still. No, you man are scaring me, bro. You man are scaring me, bro. So if me as your boy, yeah, I'm God forbid, I'm mad low, whatever. You know, you can see that I'm just coast and not doing nothing, whatever. And I come, yo, can't lie, bro. This sweet one still. I can't lie, bro. I'm trying to take her out, but I'm thinking going here. Hey, do you have like £300? And you lot will say yes.
No.
I said, bro. Even
I'm not saying,
bro.
For
I'll be
3
real.
bills, I told you already.
So let's put it. I'll ask you 180. Bro, I'm trying to take her out, bro, but I need like 180.
I'm not like Chris in it. I'll be like, bro, I can't lie, like, because it's you in it, yeah.
And you swing me the peas.
But like, we need to talk about what's going on. What?
Nah,
bro. Like,
wait, what do you mean I'm not like Chris?
Like, because you said you won't do the lecture thing, innit? Like,
yeah, I'm not the lecture thing, but in that situation,
I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna have a proper conversation.
You lot are joking still. You are joking.
You're asking for. Let's say you ask for 2 bills, and that's to cover your whole day. You're telling me you have a pinks to your name.
That's what.
It's not about that.
It's different. If you can at least, do you know what I mean?
You should at least have something.
No,
Why?
I think
Why?
it's 2 different.
Because if you don't have anything, don't look to take anybody out, bro.
I think it's 2 different things, though.
You might as well say demure. You might as well say very cute. As a man.
Them words can't be on this podcast.
We should start having we should start a still changing podcast
Ban phrases, ban words.
That's number 1 inducted into that hall of fame.
I can't believe you said that. I can't believe it. Aish.
In short,
man, hey,
provider.
Oh, your dog's really your dog.
Leave that to Gyra.
Yeah, leave that
to Gyra. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What does the Bible say about being a provider? What does it say? Brother, this person keeps him.
Tell her you're coming in here. Sorry, man.
Wrong number, bro. It's wrong number.
Wrong number, yeah.
Huh? Wait. Show me, please.
No, it's the thing. But firstly, just talking about his wife. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is not my wife.
Scholar.
This is a girl that I like.
But the Bible says the man that finds a wife finds a good thing.
I've just found her. I don't know if she's good or not.
You said that. You said to your boy that you think she could be the one.
Yeah.
Which means that technically she's the wife. She's not your wife.
Bro.
What?
What? Bro, no.
What?
I get no. This is Sha. My main thing is at this point, yeah, regardless of whether she's a wife yet or not, she's every woman is gonna be a wife at one point, right? By the grace of God. But I don't know if this is my wife or not. Even if I found a wife, I don't know if she's my wife. So that doesn't also I don't know if she's my good thing as well. Do you get what I'm saying? All this to really just say anyway, all of that as a man provider, yada yada. Don't bring that yo. Is she?
No, man.
But either way, to the scenario, I would still be like, if it's that type of brother asking me for 180, like I said though, the really and truly the first thing I'd ask, I don't know if that's right or not, whatever, but if I in fact no, outside of that, let's just say outside of this scenario, like my scenario, someone just comes to me and asks me for the thing, I'm not gonna do the lecture thing, but I will just ask like, yo, like when do you think you can get this back, whatever in it, and that will also depend on, or not depend, but my feeling towards that would also be informed by the scenario. So let's say it was that he's in between jobs, he's unemployed. I'm gonna be like, remember how you were saying that like, if you give it, you'd kind of be like, I might not see this back.
Yeah,
do you get me?
Yeah, I'm very cool with that.
As opposed to maybe somebody that had it and didn't, whatever. But if it's now somebody like this where they've been low for a minute, it's not really ambitious or whatever, they're not really doing a lot with themselves at that time, I'd probably still reduce my 150 because I'm like, I don't know how much I'm willing to possibly lose without getting back. Yeah. But I would have a normal convo. Like my thing is, I'm just not lecturing like, oh, like you should be doing this, you should be doing that.
No,
but I could have a normal convo. It's like, okay, but like, well, how did you meet her? All these things, you'll get to the thing of like, okay, but where you thinking of going next? Like, you know, what's gonna happen then, sort of thing. I feel like you can figure it out easier than just kind of doing a whole, nah, bro, you're way off right now. You need to, do you know what I mean? I don't think you have to bang the priorities thing on his head because that, you know.
I agree with you. I actually agree with that. To be fair, he's got me thinking. But it's just that, bro. As your bro, you wouldn't want that for your girl.
I'm gonna tell like the
you
thing
wouldn't want
I'll
that for him.
like honestly, I'm not even gonna. Maybe it's just me in it, but like I'll give it. But I like genuinely, I will say, bro, listen, like, cool, you're getting this, but like, bro, let's lock in for real. Like you know them, like, bro. Like, sit up and
sit
bro,
forward.
Like, let's actually like you need to lock in, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not really a thing of like it's all cool now for you to do this, but second date, third date, you're not coming to me, bro.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want you to go to someone else.
That's exactly
Gara,
what
Gara, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Another like, bro, like let's.
Enjoy spending that money,
Huh?
Nah, me.
Flipping enjoyable, bro.
No.
What?
And because it's mine, you better enjoy that.
Yeah,
Do you
bro,
know what I mean?
that's what I'm saying.
Like, that one on the other side of the table.
You should feel that something's not right.
No, you gotta enjoy it so much that you're like, bro, I need to look in.
Yeah.
Like as you go to sleep, you're thinking of ways to make that.
Because
money.
if you're not gonna enjoy it, then you shouldn't ask,
bro.
If you're gonna do the whole like, oh no,
Reluctant
like
thing.
I can't even believe I had to
so
ask,
bad, bro.
like bro, because you had to call me for this, innit? Like so, from that one, park it there. Still, come back to that one after the date. This date, enjoy it. Even the build up, play your favorite song, get some nice little gel douche to put on your own body and whatnot. You crazy?
That's why again, this is my last point on it. That's why I said circumstance. If you just happen to get unlucky in life, all right, cool. You see something you like at least try to do your thing in it. Yeah. But would you feel comfortable? Yeah, like. I ain't got nothing going on myself. I'm low. I don't know what the next move is. I feel like, yo, but there's the sweet one here still. I'm trying to take. Like, what do you feel like, fam? Like, all that. I need to, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I do hear what you're saying.
That could also be like a catalyst in a sense, because it's like in a thing of cool. He's thinking, yeah, no, I'm as low, but then there's this sweet one. Then he goes on a date now, and he's thinking, oh, raw, like.
yeah, I'm not asking my.
No, but then he goes on a date now, and now he's thinking, oh no, like, bro. Fam, that can be a reality check there and then, in a sense of, fam, like, one, I can't be doing this again. Like, I can't be asking the man for money. Two, like, this seems like it's going well, and I can't be someone who's not providing or who's having to pull different kinds of seeds being sowed into me. Do you know what I mean? Like that can't be the case.
To be honest, go on.
Let me say.
You know that scenario. I'll tell you who it is after podding it. Yeah.
You sure?
But certain man had to pull someone that's well known. Like you might know who I'm talking about, by the way. You may not know him directly, but certain man had to pull him to say, yo, bro, like on a boy thing, you need to pattern up. Like you genuinely need to pattern up, because I've heard you taking money from Peter to pay Paul. You done this, you done that. You still owe money from this. And it's like you never know. You could be starting that cycle for that person. And you need those friends that are gonna tell you, listen, for this, I'm just not giving you that. So,
Yeah.
if this was something that you desperately needed, cool, fair enough. And for me, she's the one. Listen, maybe circle back later when you're up with the. But come on now, like,
Circle back,
bro. Like this is.
I don't know, man.
You got more priorities than that, bro.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So what I do agree with now, thinking about it, is that I do think let's just make it clear that in this scenario, this brother has been low for a while and he hasn't maybe been as ambitious, so there's not a lot going on as well. Yeah, I do agree now firmly that if you are or aren't gonna give money, but particularly if you are, there should definitely be a conversation attached to it. I personally, in my own style, it would definitely not be any lecture and anything, but I definitely think there should be like, okay, so generally, like, how are things, what's going on? Because even if you're just asking as much as like, okay, have you thought about the second one? If it goes well, where you gonna go? Maybe how you're gonna fund that? Because I feel like you can get some answers in terms of like, oh, because he could now tell you that, yeah, I'll be real, like, I'm asking you about like, obviously, I've signed up for this thing, I'm trying to pattern that, so obviously, you know, I'm gonna probably start that role maybe like next week, so I can kind of already start earning something. So at least then it's like, okay, cool, I'm low, but even this girl, like you said, because this girl, bro,
and that's
do you get
different.
me? No, but it's still the same. Actually, okay, to be fair, I've even had too much color, but let's just even say that, yeah, like he's thinking about it. Sorry. Okay, let's just say he's still like not doing a lot, but he's thinking about like, okay, I need to sign up for this and that soon.
Yeah, then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe he said a lot.
But sometimes it's like, well, you can be signing up to stuff, but certain things, it's just like, once again, it's just unlucky. Like
LinkedIn ones, you know what I mean? Easy apply. Easy apply.
I hate that, bro.
The difference between he's signing up for some stuff, he's actually doing stuff, and it's not pushing to, yeah, bro, I'm gonna start. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna start. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I do hear that.
When it's just talk.
In conclusion, man.
Yeah,
I do hear that still.
But yeah, man. Hey, once again, though, bro, shout out to the CF crew, bro.
Come on.
Yeah,
You know you're still here. If you're not and you're actually still watching, what are you doing? Wake up, dry your eyes, wipe them well.
Join us.
You would have seen some of the Paris stuff.
Literally. So send us a message on Insta with just the words still changing CF, and we'll add you to our close friends. What's on the close friends, lads? What are they gonna get from that?
Just BTS.
Context, insights,
Life, bro.
blast
Do you
from
get
the
me?
past.
Maybe a day in the life. Maybe I might do that one day.
Never
You know what I
know.
mean?
Could still.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes we even put some unbleeped stuff in there as well. So if you ever thought, I wonder what they said there.
It's on there still.
That one is trouble, though. You know what I mean?
it's
But
true still.
yeah.
It's not happening every day. I'm just saying, don't be too excited. But
I shout out the people that even added still changing
with pizzazz, we saw you lot, man. With pizzazz,
No,
don't worry.
I love that. I love that.
Listen,
I love
don't worry.
that.
I remember that. I'm pretty sure I said that we were gonna get them something still. Yeah. So
Shut down.
obviously
Okay.
Sam will fund that one. So
Keep following this. Keep following this Insta.
Yeah,
We love
yeah.
the love. Keep listen Insta, YouTube.
Listen.
Head over there, man. Like,
Like it.
interact, everything, man.
Like
proper
it.
man. But yeah, it's episode 71 of the Still Changing podcast. We got Capo in the studio. Who else is here?
Sam Sinko.
Fucking one and only.
And that's us, man. Keep it locked.
So.
You are now listening to the Still Changing podcast with Sam Sinko, Chris Capo, and Akin. Keep it locked.